Peace and blessings, everyone. It's your girl Kim, host of the How Now podcast, where we talk about how to live in the now. And you are joining me for day 2 of the 14 days now till my birthday. 14 shopping days, that is. And I said that I would share with you each day what it is that I eat during the day or what my meals are. But one thing that I wanted to, make sure that I make mention of is that, food is not always just physical food. Sometimes for me, it's mental food as well. So I am here in my office, and there are some things that I do, each day as I come into work. And, I want to share a little bit of that because that is part of the food that I eat because, like I said, all food that I eat is not physical. Some of it is spiritual and mental as well. So I wanted to take you on a quick little journey here in my office. Let me turn. This is a huge part. I come in, I have this beautiful peace lily that is here, and and it's so funny, I have a little sign that says, please water me, because I've been traveling, and so, those who are here in the office have been nice enough to water my plants for me. See, I have my little water that goes, because I like that calm, soothing sound. It brings a sense of nature in here, okay? And then as we swing around here, I have little sayings that I put up. This is by Louise Hay, and this one says, guilt never makes anyone feel better, nor does it change a situation. I now stop feeling guilty. I let myself out of that prison. So they're little words of encouragement that, I flip every day, and there's several cards in there, and I flip them over, and, those are just something that I can meditate or reflect on for the day. Okay, if you look over there, I've got my Bible there, and that I have it there because sometimes I need some spiritual nourishment. So I may go to the Word and look up a scripture that may encourage me for the day. So that's something that's important that I do to feed my spirit. So that's important as well, and it's just as important as your physical food. Okay, and speaking of which, yesterday I talked about my egg whites and my fruit and my toast, and I'm going to turn. And this is my breakfast for this morning. I've got my 1 piece of toast instead of 2, my 45 calories there. I've got a nice little berry mix there. I've got some blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, and some raspberries in there. And then I've got my egg white here, and I've got a little bit of cheese on there, and I've got my wonderful tahin. I hope I'm saying that right. Like I said, I love this stuff, guys. This tahin, I love it, love it, love it. So I put that on everything. So, like I said, I sprinkled a little bit of it on there. That's why you see a little bit of color on those eggs there. And I've got a little bit of cheddar cheese on there. So that is going to be my breakfast for the morning. And then, of course, I've got my water here, and I'll be working on that during the course of the day. You see, I've got it down just a little bit so far, but I'll be drinking that throughout the day as well. So those are nourishing my body for the day. It's important to have, not just your physical food, but your mental and your spiritual food as well. Our stomach, when it gets hungry, it tends to growl. We don't necessarily have those types of receptors when it comes to our spiritual and our mental aspects. We don't always have those things, those signals like a stomach growling. So it's important that we respond to, what we need to soothe us. Also, what I tend to do is when I come in the morning, I turn on I go to my YouTube, or I go to Pandora, and I set up my music for the day. So let's see what I've got going here today. I am going to go to my YouTube channel, and usually I have some, light jazz music. So let's see what I can cue up today. And you should be able to hear that. And that's just some soothing music that I have playing while I am working. And that just helps to create sort of a zen, atmosphere in here. There's something else that I do. I have some sage spray. I have big windows in here, and you know, I don't necessarily, I'm not able to always spray, you know, or like I like candles and things like that because we don't want to trip the, you know, the sprinkler system. So I have some sage here that I use, and I just spray that, and that helps to just set the tone for the day for me. And so I can enjoy my breakfast. I come in early enough that I can sit and enjoy my breakfast and, you know, begin to, you know, transition to the work that I have set before me for the day. So that is my physical food that I have over there that I'm going to partake of. Then I've got my mental and my spiritual food going for me as well. So I wanted to make sure I shared that with you as well. And so I will tap in and see you a little later for lunch. And until I see you, I say peace. Peace and blessings, y'all. Here we are again, day 2. And again, life is lifing. So I was going to show you all the beautiful lunch that I had prepared, the lovely salmon and spinach salads. You know, I bought 2 of them the other day to make sure that I had one for today. So it was going to be a repeat of yesterday, and it wound up being more of a repeat of yesterday because here it is. It is now almost 6:15 in the evening. I am back home, and there's no lunch picture because I didn't have lunch. I got caught up at work and had a little situation that took place, and so I had another appointment, you know, to get my nails done. They did an excellent job. You know, shouts to Fantastic Nails. But went and got my nails done at 4 o'clock, and then there was a turned over tractor trailer on the expressway, so I had to take an alternate route home. So it's 6:15, and I am finally home. I did have the nuts that were that were supposed to go into my salad. That's all I had time to eat in between the situation that was going on in my appointment. So I'm now, like I said, just getting home. Had the nuts, had my water, you know, for the day, so that kind of kept me hydrated. I almost feel like I'm intermittent fasting because I'm going several hours without eating, and that's not the plan. But like I said, sometimes things happen. We want to make sure that we're making healthy choices. So I had the nuts, I had some water. When I got to my appointment, I had another bottle of water. And so now I am sitting here finally getting an opportunity to eat the lovely salad. I have a fork this time. I'm not sitting in my car. So I've made it home, and it's 6:15. It's a little early, but I'm starving, so I need to eat something. So I'm going to show you a picture of the beautiful salad. So this is the salad that I was supposed to have for lunch. It's a beautiful spinach salad. I've got that lovely salmon on the top of it. I've got my balsamic vinaigrette ready. I've got my bottle of water there. So I am about to chow down on this wonderful salad, and this is going to be my dinner instead of my have that. And if for some reason I get a little hungry later on, I'll have some more water, and you know, that's where, you know, the alternative for me would be to have a protein shake. I have some protein, I have some Orgain protein powder that I use, and I'll probably mix that in some water and have that if I just feel like I'm not satiated enough later on, but I should be okay. So, you know, today is another weird kind of off day, but we keep staying the course. That's the important part, to make sure that we're eating properly, that I'm, you know, eating the things that I've set out to eat. You know, this is all a part of planning, because like I said, life keeps lifing. And I mean, here it is, I'm 2 for 2 on not having, you know, not having my lunch. Typically, I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it goes without a hitch. But there are some weeks where, you know, I'm traveling for, you know, I traveled for the last week and a half, and I start traveling again for the next week and a half in a couple of days. And so, you know, I know that sometimes my travel schedule can be a little heavy, and when it gets like that, I have to be even more strategic about, you know, what I need to do. I have to play catch up. I have to have paperwork and things that I have to do for the limited amount of days that I'm in town before I'm off to the friendly skies again. So that's my salad for today. I'll do my strength training. My husband was traveling. He is back in town, and so I know he's going to want to have dinner at some point. You know, he loves the buffet. He loves the buffet, but I even learned how to make wise choices there too. When I have to go to the buffet, you know, what I'll tend to do is have the hibachi. I'll go to the hibachi. I'll go to the grill, pick up my vegetables. You know, sometimes I have, if they have fish on there, I'll have some fish on there as well. But the one thing that I do at the buffet is that I tell them no sauce. Because if they put that sauce on there, it turns from beautiful, healthy grilled vegetables into a soup. Because they put a lot of the teriyaki on there. It's filled with sodium, and it almost, kills the healthiness of the meal. And so I tell them just put some garlic on there. I tell them no sauce. And then that way, if I want to put some light soy sauce from the table, I may put that on there. But most of the times I just eat it the way it is. And so, I stay on the perimeter of the buffet and I have that. And then I may put a couple of pieces of fruit on my tray. And that's what I eat. And I'm full. I've got plenty of vegetables there. So there are healthy choices to be made, even in some places that, don't serve, the most optimal things. And then, of course, I get water, and they can keep refilling my cup with water. But that's the thing to be careful of, too. You don't want to drink your calories. They always tell you that. Don't drink your calories. So make sure that, you tell them no soda. Just go ahead and have water and have them keep coming back, filling that cup full of water. So those are, that's just a little tip for today if you happen to ever have to go to the buffet. Some people are just like, buffet, yeah, they can't do it. They're germaphobes. They're not down for that. And that's even better. But if you have choices like that, I can go there, at some place that my husband enjoys going. So if he enjoys doing it, I go and I make better choices when I get there. And so that's my little tip for today. Like I said, I'm going to do my exercise this evening. I'll do a little bit more of a strength training, and I want to get an opportunity to show you guys what I do. So we'll see if that happens. But if it does not, have a wonderful evening. Make sure that you are, eating healthy and that you're getting in a lot of sleep. I'm going to turn in early because I'm telling you, boss girl here is tired. I's tired. So I'm going to make sure I hop in that bed a little earlier tonight and get a couple of snuggles in and be ready to start this all over again. So till I see you guys the next time, have a great evening. I say peace.